Number one, the center of the atom is called the nucleus. Number two, electrons are negatively charged. Number three, elements, solid, liquid or gas, are made from one kind of atom. In the periodic table shown, we have the group numbers 1 up to 0, and if elements are in a group, it is because they have similar properties. As you go down a group, the atoms get bigger and heavier. We say their mass, the atomic mass, increases. As you go down group 1, alkali metals, then the melting point decreases. Group 7 is the opposite side of the periodic table and is non-metals, so the opposite property is group 7s will increase in their melting point. Group 4 is in the middle of the periodic table and crosses the path of non-metals and metals, and so what happens here is their properties change dramatically. As you may have seen, most of the metals are in this part of the periodic table. All of these are metals, so that makes them appear on the left. Iron is around about here in the periodic table, and its melting point is 1500 degrees C, which makes most metals have a high melting point. The most often used property of metals is that they have, or they are, good conductors of both heat and electricity. Mendeleev first organized his elements in the periodic table he designed by using their atomic mass, that's their weight. Mendeleev was also unaware of certain elements at the time. Was it group 7 or group 0? Well, we can see here group 7 elements, so he wasn't aware of group 0 elements, which are noble gases found in the atmosphere. There was no discovery of those at all at the time. In order to try and make sense of the elements, Mendeleev placed some elements together in boxes, as you can see, so we would say that he sometimes doubled up on particular elements to get his order correct. And finally, the most important thing about Mendeleev was the fact that he left these spaces here for undiscovered elements. We can say that all elements have properties. It's the ones that hadn't yet been discovered which were so interesting to Mendeleev. Hope you got 15 out of 15. If you did, fantastic.